Alright, so we are ready for our match right now, so let's introduce our players and heroes. Lots of pings already, as German 5 get ready for this match. Certified G will be playing the Disruptor. Nox on the Morphling Bad Boy. He's pinging a lot, he's on Mirana. Kunkka played by Buch, and then finally Sogard. That's going to be the Beastmaster. Here for Team Bad English, they're up one game in this best of 5 set for $500. We're going to have Pone playing the Juggernaut. Axe. Axe's Axe, that's going to be the Beast. We've got an Ogre McGee. That's going to be played by Cat3X. And the Io, played by Messi. And finally Tiny. He's watching his little white bally friend kill a lot of trees in the forest. And he's going to be played by Zoo. Yep, clearing a lot of trees here. It's lots of fun for the IO to move around like that. Has 560 gold in the inventory. Looking for that bottle very quickly. And they're looking for the best place for them to gank the rune. Tiny's ready. Hasn't leveled anything up just yet. There's a spin for Juggernaut. I guess they're going for some kind of aggressive dual lane here. They have a Juggernaut and an Ogre Magi at bottom. And well, they're against a Morphling. So they're going to dodge the supports that are hanging out at mid. But they should rotate over to bottom fairly soon. Yeah, in fact, they're moving very quickly over there. A good thing with showing up to lane with two heroes, it's a bit harder for the enemy to harass you out. A bad thing, if you start dying, it's more kills to feed. Nice deny by Messi. He's starting pretty early, and Tiny, he might be going for some lane pulling shenanigans. He's gonna go over, so he's giving the levels over, and he throws a creep over. Yep. So they're going to get the lane pull over to the side. Tiny is going to be able to just go over to the lane and get some levels right now. Denying some XP over to Mirana, who's still at level 1 right now. She's just kind of faking that arrow out. And Mirana's thinking about going over to the pool camp, but she's going to miss everything with it. And they're going to get so much out of this pool. They're actually double pooling the pool. Some very efficient stuff. Pone manages to get away over on the bottom lane. And Cat3X, he's going to get into a club in battle with Kunkka. So some very interesting lane setups right now. Axe is over at top. Beastmaster's gone over to the jungle to farm. And I was getting some fairly good levels here in the jungle as well. Denying a lot of XP. And just the poor range creep will go back. Yeah, Mirana's been denied a couple of levels now. She's sitting at level 2, so that puts Tiny a full level up on her. And usually in the dual lane, you are kind of at a loss for levels, but they're actually out leveling the Mirana right now with the help of denying the XP as well as some denies in lane. Io had one good one in the start, and Tiny managed to add another. Double damage rune should get picked up by Disruptor. And he actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage with it, but it is good for harassing. However, Ogre just has so much health and XP at this point that or health and armor. It's really difficult to actually hit him down too much. Ogre could get caught out a little bit here. Morphling has 2 levels into the waveform, and Juggernaut's getting aggressive here. Cat3X is going to take a few more hits to get him. Oh, he fairy fires to stay alive. And Juggernaut, could he find the Disruptor? He had double damage, but it's the Juggernaut who's going to find the kill. Burn comes through, and I believe Pone, yep, waveform down. And this fairy fire did not end up saving him. Morphling manages to find a kill, but unfortunately it's not the first blood. Tiny hits that CS. Mirana should probably be a little bit careful. Notice that Tiny doesn't have enough mana for another skill, but she's still very low, and with Io showing up right now, he's going to be getting the mana back. He can always throw the Io in, Oh, he throws the catapult instead, and it just misses Mirana, who manages to jump away from it and also hit the arrow on the catapult. So she manages to dodge as much as she can there and get a little bit of farm while she's at it too. Bottom, Juggernaut doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. He's still working towards the phase boots, and Disruptor jumps up a little bit, but well, actually they might go around the back of him now. Nox, he's scouted this out. He knows that they're going over to the side shop, and well, Ogre, he's going to block him in. Kinetic Field gets put down, and Juggernaut goes through the wall with that Blade Fury, and they will be taking down the Disruptor. Now, is it going to be enough? Mirana's also down in the mid lane. Ogre gets brought back into it by the axe, and Morphling finds another kill. Juggernaut manages to get out of the trees. Torrent's available, and it hits him. Nice positioning and targeting from Booth. Pone tries to get out. His TPA, not going to happen. This time he goes down to the Morphling, and Kunkka double kill from Morphling. Not really the guy you want to be doing that. And then over at top, Axe has gone down to Disruptor. Couple of interesting kills here. I feel like Team Bad English are doing a bit too much aggression right now and need to just calm down a little bit. Still getting some good farm on mid. Mirana is slightly behind the Tiny, and he'll get another deny. Tiny Wisp is just kind of difficult for a lot of heroes to do. Mirana manages to leap away. There's going to be an X here for Io. Zoo really does not want to get hit by the Torrent Messi brought up into the sky. Taking so much damage, and Roar also used for Tiny. Tiny and Wisp, they've just been completely caught out on the mid lane. And Team Bad English, they have to get their feet underneath them and stop giving up these silly kills. I just didn't really see a point in them trying to engage there at all. Very unlikely you're going to be able to get the Mirana with the mobility that she has. And you had a good start against her early, but now you're kind of letting her get back into the game. Juggernaut's still level 4. At least the Axe is having a good game for Team Bad English. He's at a Vanguard right now. Straight to the brown boost, and he gets a call on a boar who is slowing him down. Axe really does not like the boar. The boar bores him. Maybe a bit of a wraparound for mid. Bad Boy could get caught out. Ogre Magi is from behind here. He's thinking about going forward, and the tiny stun, it completely misses, and they cannot engage after that. Over at bottom, we've got a convergence on the Pone. He manages to get the Blade Fury off, but he's just taking too much physical damage. Another Nox kill. He's got a dominating streak already. 4 kills for him. Do they get the Mirana at all? She's not scared the Ogre. And Ogre's coming up from behind right now. The stun will hit. She has the leap. She's going to get tossed back onto Io. And Ogre is here. He has a stun. Bad Boy could get his death finally right now by the cards. And look at the move speed for Zoo. This manages to run right out of the kinetic field, and he's going to go forward. Look at that. He's taking so much damage. The Yell comes out. Tiny, very difficult to take down with the Io helping up, but he doesn't have enough regen for that or survivability. Somehow, the Tiny dies, which is a fairly good kill for a Gene unit, but the German 5, they need to do a little bit more than that. Booth getting surrounded a bit here. Pone is behind the tower. He's ready with the, well, doesn't have the Omni Slash yet. Paul gets hit. Booth, he's in a bit of trouble, but he will get spun down. And now the Beast just going right for the Mirana. He's not feeling bad at all with the Vanguard. He'll nicely cut a tree for her to get out, and the spin will come through, doing some good damage to her kinetic field. They need to get through it, and they do. Pone, he's going so deep for it. Is he? No. No, Starstorm just too much for him. He's going all balls to the wall right now, and the Beast, he's got a Vanguard. Not sure if it's going to be enough, but Morphling comes through with enough magic damage to help take him down. Mega kill for him. He's just got so much right now. Booth comes in, puts the X on the Cat 3X. Zoo needs a stun. He needs to hit something real good. Io tries to help out, but Cat 3X, he's way too far in. He's going to get run over, and he does. Kunkka just slashes him down as if it wasn't enough. The corpse gets run over by a boat, and the Io is out with the relocate. Maybe tried to to help the Tiny a little bit, but yeah, he's just going to be back by himself. Oh, Zoo. He's hit with another roar. Somehow there's another roar up. It happens at the beginning of this fight, and the Beastmaster enough mana to get another one right now. And that was a huge fight in favor of German 5. Now it's 13 kills to 8, and we don't even have a good fight recap to show you exactly how good that fight was. But oh, now Messi's gotten hit with another arrow in the mid lane. He doesn't have a tether either. He's just tethering to the creep to move faster. And Mirana comes in with another leap. She needs... Yes, she has every single hit that she needs. Ogre, he's ready. She's right underneath a sentry ward, so he could still go for her. She's getting slowed down quite a bit, but she's not going to take enough damage to die here. He'll go into the trees. Ogre's just going to sit there. He's blocked. He's actually blocked in by the creeps. Now he's not anymore, but the torrent, the boat, it might be enough. He goes forward, dodges it a little bit, but the arrow, again from Mirana. She's Legolas, hits him in the face. Pwn is ready, and he'll go for the Omni Slash. At least she's dead now for the Ogre. I guess it's a bit better of a trade. Towers are fortified before Zoo even gets that creep down on the ground, and he's once again too far out. This is full Divine mode, but Team Bad English, I don't think they can handle it. Now we might see a push back the other way. This game is such a fracas for both teams, losing members left and right. It's really difficult to even know who's getting the kind of advantage that they need. Juggernaut uses the Blade Fury, and Boof looking for a torrent. Oh, the roar gets hit, and the torrent dropped right on top of him. They definitely have enough damage for this, and Io can't help with anything. Just every single time this Io is a tad second too late. The Beast is ready. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger. They're looking for the Beastmaster, but the Morphling joins that fight. Maybe he gets stunned up. Oh, now just relocate away. Unfortunately, the X brings him right back. And Book, he's low, trying to man fight the... They're trying to man fight the Morphling, but oh man, the Morphling just has so much damage. That's another kill for the Morphling, and he wants to go for the Tiny. Is he gonna go for the triple? He's gonna get it. Indeed, he does. Triple kill for him, and they're gonna drop the silence right onto the TP of the Juggernaut. They're going to bring the axe right back into the fight. Morphling wants another kill. He smells blood in the ward. That would be blood in himself, which is kind of weird. But in any case, the Morphling, he is being absolutely ridiculous right now. 9-0-2, and we're only 11 minutes in. Showing up to fights exactly when he needs to, not being scared of the aggression at all. And he's just running right into the void. And now he's got the Dragon Lance and the Perseverance. And we're only 11 minutes in. And it should not come of any surprise that he's got the highest net worth on the board right now. I think that the Vanguard build a little bit greedy for Axe, but he was getting some safe lane farm, so it should be okay. But he's just... I think he absolutely needs to get to a Blink Dagger. Some gold here for Tiny. They're farming up some good stacks here. Well done of the Aya to get those put together. And Tiny's taking a lot of damage from it, but manages to finish it off. So they've taken 2 camps here. Arrow. It's hit Juggernaut. Now he's stuck in the middle of a torrent. He's taking too much damage. He's the arrow catcher, and arrow catchers die. Again, the Io not able to get the saves that he needs to. Relocate is a good tool to be able to get people away from that. In fact, he will use it right now, but it's once again too late. And now poor Io. He's going to get brought right back into the enemy. It's just every single kill super easy. Arrow. Not being shot off. In fact, it will be now. Timing's a little bit off. Messi's going to try to tether away, but it's not going to even matter. He's got an X bringing it back. May as well feed more kills over to Morphling. This is a bit horrendous from Team Bad English. They had a great game number 1, but now it's 23-9, and they're really lost on where to go in this game. Axe still looking for the Blink Dagger. Definitely needs it. He'll get a Bloodlust on him. Ogre Magi gets the Bloodlust on himself. They're pretty big walking around, and he'll try to TP away. Not getting glimpsed or X back this time, so Axe has made his way out. Morphling gets the waveform forward, and another kill. This time going to the Mirana. It would be interesting if the Morphling took another kill there, but he's 11-0-4. Hardly needs anything else. And the Dire Courier also a casualty in that last engagement. Radiant Vision is just in the jungle, and I think they can afford to defend this tower. Pwn, a bit far up, and, well, Axe has been X'd. He's got the torrent right on his face. Bad Boy gets the arrow. Juggernaut, he's silenced. He walks right into the Stag Storm. He'll try to TP away, but it's not going to happen because the boat runs him over. Disruptor also finishes off the kill. The Beast, oh, he uses the call, but the Beast, all right, saved by the Io this time. Finally gets it off. Yell goes out on the Tiny, though. He's left by his little ball friend. No mana. He's dead. Poor Tiny. He got abandoned in his hour of need, and Io, all he can do is just explode some balls on the Radiant side. Buch getting taken pretty low, but it does not matter. The German squad, efficiency at its finest, efficiently killing everybody on Team Bad English. So many deaths for them right now. They really don't have any place to turn. XP firmly in favor and highly in favor of German 5 right now. Over 7,500 gold and then almost 10,000 for the gold. This game is getting a little bit scary. Morphling, he's I think going to go back for, he probably should go back for his Lincolns. Although it's really only going to block the skills of the Ogre McGee. I think we might even have a smoke here from German 5. The aggression does not stop for them. They run right down the mid lane looking for something they can do. They have a couple of heroes on the map that they see right now. A few in the mid lane, one at top, a couple in bottom. Cat 3X, he's going to have to be careful. They decide to go through the jungle this time. See if anybody wants to try to farm. Morphling and Juggernaut, they might smell something in the water. Maybe the Morphling should invest in some deodorant. Here they go. They're going to go right for Cat 3X. Run over by a boat. He's caught out here. And Io looking for the relocate, but he's silenced up and he's not even used it. He's just in the middle of that fight with anything. Nothing that he can do there. Pwn, yeah, caught out by a torrent. Immediately taken down. There's one Axe left here in the mid lane. Hit by the Starstorm. Lots of stars falling on his face. And so much damage from the Beastmaster. The Juggernaut actually ended up killing that Necro Creep, and that's what secured the kill. Now Zoo, yeah, he at least got a kill on Mirana, which is maybe a little bit of gold for him. A mega kill streak going his way, 909. But 909? 909? Just sounds like German to me. So at this point, Team Bad English, they're not out of it completely. They do have a couple of chances to come back, but they need to get their legs underneath them. And if they don't come back this match, they need to figure out what went wrong. It was just the early game where they tried to go for too much. They had a bit of the wrong idea on their lineup. They thought that they were a bit more aggressive than they should have been. They probably needed to wait for their axe items before they really started to turn up the heat. Basically, they're making some pancakes and they heat up their grill too hot, and now they put the pancakes on the grill and they burn immediately. This is what's happening for Team Bad English. Now, maybe they can save it with some excellent garnish. They come in with the Axe Blink call on the Nox. Nox, he's getting very low. Are they going to get the... No, he replicated away just before that dunk could come through. Great torrent by Kunkka, and they've got the Moonlight Shadow. They also get the roar on the Tiny. Tiny just stuck out there. Now maybe they can find the Beast. Beast is ready. His blink is down for another 5 seconds. He might try to go for another call. Hit with the arrow. Axe is healing up with the healing ward on the high ground, but they also managed to kill that as well. The Beast, he is trying to get every single bit of damage that he can. Buch is in here, but he's just absolutely cleaned up. Now he's relocated back by the Io, but not too far away from the fight. Another X for Pwn. He's brought back in, torrented up in the sky, and he's killed by a couple of units around him. Arrow a bit off the mark, but Messi, he's X'd. that was a little bit weird. He was glimpsed and X'd. The Beast looking for a dunk. He hits it, but he's also dead now. And lots of pings coming out. Not very happy about it. Not going to push into the base right now. They don't really have the personnel that they need. And Morphling's TP'd back to the base. Still, German 5 tripling the kills of Team Bad English. Not anymore, as they just find the cleanup of Disruptor not backing up fast enough. It's sometimes a problem for a lot of these teams. They start backing, and then some of the team doesn't really get the memo, and they be a bit too aggressive. That ends up leading to their demise. Morphling trying to get this tier 2 tower top. There's a little bit of help from him. Beastmaster's inside the jungle trying to farm with some creeps. But the Morphling's gotten the tower, and Tiny's just left there looking at a bunch of stones on the ground. Feeling very sad about it. And they're like family to him. If we take a look at the XP and gold, 10,000 in favor of German 5, and the net worth, it's a bit higher than 14,000 at this point. But of course you can see that on the graphs, I don't really need to tell you. I was just doing it for fun. Team Bad English, they've just got so far away to go here. They just have a ridiculous amount of things they have to make up, and this Morphling will very soon get an E-Blade where that damage just increases so much. And he might even find an IO here. IO's been scoured out. Messy. So much damage. And the adaptive strike helps to take him down. Morphling just goes over to top. There's no tower for him to take there or anything. And there's a push bottom. Disruptor's been taken out by Tiny. But Pwn, he might be in a bit of trouble here as well. He's X'd up. Torrent will be there. Can the Team Bad English do anything? Call on the 2. Zoo, though, he's completely taken out. Juggernaut's dead. He didn't even have a chance. Well, he didn't have the Omni Slash anyway in the Beast. He is in the middle of exactly where he does not want to be. Torrent, Whale Tail up in the sky. And German unit, yeah, they take it. GG is called. Team Bad English are just doing every single thing they can. They go for the last-ditch effort, but it's not enough. And this time, in another short game, 20 minutes, German 5, they give Team Bad English a taste of their own medicine, just dominating the game from the early part. And yeah, the Morphling, man, they fed so many kills over to him. And